Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the BAM Blog Breakdown, where Brian Kaiser, myself, Mike Calderon, and sometimes Aaron Zambrano break down expert business blogs so that you can better understand the information and apply it to your business and life for real results. Got a great episode for you today. Jeff Shore, we got some great news about Jeff Shore that we're going to share with you today.
Incredible news.
Yeah, good stuff. But before we get started, we got this great episode today that Jeff's talking about protecting your locker room. And we're going to get into that. But before we get started, get over to our YouTube channel and subscribe. Just that's him. I don't care how you're listening. If you're listening on Spreaker.
It's a click.
Yeah, if you're on Spreaker, if you're on one of our respective blogs, I don't care. Get over and subscribe on YouTube. Share with your friends. Give the gift of BAM. All right.
I like it. It's not even Christmas. It's
right?
before Christmas.
That's right.
How can you get better than that?
Brian, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
All right,
I'm
man.
doing well. I'm having fun. This is going to be, guys, wait, this is going to be good.
Yeah, dude, we're wearing shorts today, right? It's like casual day, right? We're rocking and rolling. We got some good things coming up. I'm just really excited about it all. So I'm going to
flip-flops.
You're wearing flip-flops. Yeah, I'm wearing my new orthopedic sneakers. No, I'm kidding. Anyhow.
Sweet translation, his feet.
Yes. Awesome.
Orthopedics. Cool.
So, again, everybody, good morning, and we got a great blog for you. You know, we all want to get our business to that next level, right? Or as Jeff calls it, level up.
Level up.
Right? And that's why his annual conference that's coming up is called Level Up.
Level up.
And in this particular blog, Jeff gives fantastic lessons on how to level up as he uses a sports analogy to hit across some really good points. And this whole thing has an overlying theme, if you will, of creating a positive environment wherever his sales teams goes.
Right.
Okay. Now take sales out and whatever your team is, sales team, product team, development team,
a sports team.
Sports team could be anything. This is going to apply. Creating a positive attitude wherever your team gathers together. And to do that, you have to protect your locker room. And he talks about this. He gives some keys around ego, loyalty, discomfort, and more. We're not going to talk too much about those today. So for those, you got to get over to the blog, jeffshore.com. The direct link is down in the description box below, but you've got to get over, read this blog to learn about the ego, the loyalty, the discomfort, all that good stuff. But we found some great key points for ourselves in this blog that we're going to discuss in the 3 keys. Before we get started with that, I want to tell a quick story because you know I'm a New England sports fan. Right?
He is a very livid.
Right?
Okay.
So the Celtics used to be this great team of the past, right?
They did.
And then they were horrible for like 100 years or not, but about 30, okay? Yeah. And in 07 and 08, they won the championship again,
right? Okay.
And they brought in what was called the Big Three, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen, right? Okay.
Right. Yeah. So they're going, okay, who's the third guy? Okay.
Absolutely.
Glad you remember.
Yeah, and Rajon Rondo was the point guard, all that. Right. But what they had to do is sit in this room and discuss who the star was, right? So Doc Rivers put them in this room, shut the door, and said, "You guys figure out who the star of this team is." And what they figured out they were all going to work together. There was no one star. This was not about any one person. It wasn't about Paul Pierce's past. It wasn't about Kevin Garnett's 17 years in the league. Right. It wasn't about Ray Allen's three-point shot, and it wasn't about the uprising star Rajon Rondo. It wasn't about that.
Right.
It was about
Can I give it away?
Yeah.
Can I give it away? It was because they put the team above all that.
Yeah.
The team came first.
Yeah. Team above self.
Way above.
Every time. It has to be.
And it worked.
They won the championship that year.
Well.
They won the championship that year. They probably would have won the following year, but they were injury plagued within those 3 key older
areas, right?
guys, and that happens, Mm-hmm. John Maxwell says that, John Gordon, who I'm reading his book series right now. It's fantastic. See that right there on my shelf?
You do have the book series.
We bought the whole book. We bought the whole box set.
Set.
Kids are reading them. Wife's reading them. They're really good. Just sent the whole box set to my sister. Anyhow, back to the blog. I am so sorry.
It's
shiny object.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to get him to talk to my kids and get them to read some of these books. Yeah.
So John Gordon says this is not one of the key points. The first key point was team above self. Next key points coming up. But John Gordon says that 5% of success is in the performance on game day, and 95% is from the locker room culture in preparation.
And as a former coach, Mike, I can tell you, you win in the gym.
Yeah.
You don't win on game day. Game day is really to show off.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to be...
No, it's the stage. Game day is the stage. It's what happens
between them. You want to
them.
put on a show, okay? But you want to go put on a show of excellence, and excellence gets you to the top and makes you the winner that you want to be. Yep. But it's won in the gym, and that's where some people have the disconnect, thinking that, the red carpet and the cameras and the lights and everything, that's the win. No, the win was done of all the hours of grueling sweat and puke and blood
even
and everything else.
Even going a step further in these type of sports like basketball and football and stuff, it's hours in front of watching game films and planning and taking notes and all this stuff.
And I'd hate to tell you, every sport, there's not one sport where that is so
even if it's an individual
crucial.
Sport, you're watching game film on yourself.
You're watching game film, and you have not one, not two, sometimes not three. Sometimes you have a room full of coaches that are critiquing every aspect of what you did.
Yep.
And if you go to a football and watch a football film review, you should see how big that room is. That looks like a movie theater.
Yep. So first key was team above self.
Team above self.
Love John Gordon's quote there. The reason why I brought that quote up is because, see, it's telling us, it's just another expert out there telling us how important it is to protect the locker room. Okay, so the second key is culture above talent. Now, I see this every day in small business. You saw it a lot in sports, and you see it in small business as well. Here's the thing, guys. Skill can be taught. Character cannot.
Absolutely not.
Okay? So, or if character can, maybe in some cases, but let's rephrase that. Skill can be taught a lot easier than character.
I think character can be developed. I don't think it can be taught.
There you go.
I think it can be developed, but it can only be developed to a point. And I think that's where the defining, and we talked about this. We talked about this at one of our networking meetings that you and I hosted for our sponsor, MFC, Mental Fitness Challenge, if you guys didn't get that. But we talked about this is what made the difference between, the elite athlete and the guy that didn't make it. And it was all just what you said there. You could develop the character so far, but it was something internal that could take them and develop it all the way.
Yep.
It's some people have it, some people don't, and it's not bad. Everyone has their place. Everyone has their place, and it's good. But you have to develop your character to your ultimate performance, as James Arthur Ray likes to say, get to your ultimate performance.
So if culture is above talent, then what you need to look at is character above skill.
Character above skill.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And then the third key is you got to look to make everybody around you better. Okay. Staying with the basketball theme here and the locker room theme.
And you made it, and this is a great point you bring up here.
Yeah. Carmelo Anthony is arguably one of the best scorers in the league. Okay.
Yes.
However, when he scores 25 points or more, they have a losing record.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When he makes the people around him better, they win more often. Okay. When he takes more attempts per game, they lose.
Right.
When he gives more assists per game, they win. Mm-hmm. Okay. Carmelo, lack of talent? No, not at all. But what he doesn't do as well as a LeBron James, Kobe at his peak, Michael Jordan at his peak, and all these guys that you could argue are some of the greatest ever play, is he doesn't make the people around him better. We all remember Michael Jordan winning six championships, right? Okay, well, what's interesting about that is he wasn't in the league for only 6 years.
Right.
When he began to develop the people around him, they began to – he was always great.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so –
but it's a good point. Talent mattered, but it wasn't the winning edge.
It was the chemistry.
Yes.
It was the chemistry.
Had to be.
Yeah. So, team above self, culture above talent, and look to make everyone around you better. We have a coaching question again. It's our new theme.
I like these.
Okay.
And we want the comments. Below, put the comments.
And actually, no, I just lied. our new theme is coaching question. Today, we're not going to do a coaching question. We're going to go a different direction. You know what?
Yeah.
No,
we got a surprise.
We got a surprise. So first of all, I want you to know that this is an awesome quote from Darren Hardy, and you know who Darren Hardy is. Oh my gosh, is it what is it? Rolling Stone magazine? No.
Yeah. We all know Darren.
Yeah, Darren, right? He says the difference between the 95% of the people that are broke and the 5% that are wealthy is that the 95% spend their spare time and spare money on entertainment, and the 5% spend it on education.
Self-education.
Self-directed education. So for me to have the best possible self-directed education, I need to have some quiet time. I need to have a vision of where I want to go, because without that, I don't know what I need to learn. I have to have some masterminding with other experts like yourself, my peers. Okay.
Very important.
But I also think it takes some real intentional self-directed education. And what I mean by that is picking now what books you're going to read. Having a list, not waiting till you're done with a book till you start the next, knowing what events you're going to go to and why, right? And so this is my opportunity right now to say Jeff Shore has his Level Up 2015 Summit next week.
Yeah,
no.
Right.
Excuse me. Yeah, it is next week. Yes, next week, the 10th and 11th. I'm not sure of the dates. I'm going to put the link.
Saw it in the 10th and 11th
in
Chicago.
In Chicago. Get over to jeffshore.com. It's right on the homepage. Click on Summit Level Up 2015 and register for that event.
Mike Dick is going to be there. That should be phenomenal.
He's got an amazing lineup of his experts. Yeah. He's brought in outside experts, and I've personally seen Jeff speak live and some of Ryan Taft I've seen speak live, and these guys are absolutely phenomenal. Get serious about your self-directed education, support Jeff Shore, but more so support yourself, your mental fitness, and your business and your team by learning from Jeff's expertise.
And Mike, this is a great time because on the radio show, on my regular radio show, I put out and I asked people, what are you going to do? Because we're coming to the end of the year. This is a great thing to answer that question. What are you going to do? Because you need to go and do something that's going to re-edify you and re-energize you and give you that check and adjust to finish out the year strong.
Absolutely.
This is a great way. Great
way.
So
I'm about to go over on our new time format. So, guys, this has been another grand Bam Slam home run breakdown where Brian, sometimes Aaron, myself, break down expert blogs so you can better understand and apply the information to your business and life for real results. Again, thank you to YouTube. Get over, like our YouTube channel. Thank you to Evernote, Slack, and Wunderlist for keeping us organized.
Yep.
Thank you to Jeff Shore for allowing us to break down his blogs. If you like what you've heard from Jeff Shore, if you need any further information, any help, 1, go to Level Up. 2, if that's just not an option for you,
great idea.
If it's just not an option for you and you need some coaching or help with your sales, with your real estate career, whatever it might be, ask Brian or I will make a personal professional introduction to Jeff and his team so that you can get the information that you need there. Look, guys, our new sponsor, Mental Fitness Challenge. We get it. Building a business can be tough. If you want to gain a real advantage, if you want to 10x your efforts, you've got to do what other experts are doing, and that's work on your mindset and your skill set simultaneously so that you can grow into the leader that your business needs. The Mental Fitness Challenge is put together by 7 of the top-ranked and recognized leadership gurus in the country, and they've put this together for you to gain real results, and it is affordable and effective.
Not just in the country, in the world.
In the world, right. Absolutely. Good point. So, guys, finally, if you need any help with your business, your health, or any other specific area of business or life, get with Brian or I. We're here to serve, and we leave this BAM episode asking, how can we help you? We'll see you next time.
We're out.
out.
See ya.